Have you ever screwed up? Have you ever done something that you're like, oh, what the heck is wrong with me? Of course you have. We all have. It's part of being human. We have this side of us that can be a reflection of the goodness and wonder of God, and then we have this really stupid, ignorant, selfish, ridiculous side to us, in which we only think of ourselves, in which we don't have love for the people around us, and we do the wrong thing, and we screw up. Um, Being sorry for that stuff can really open up your heart big and be a huge game changer in your life. How do I know that? I do a lot of different kind of programs, mostly with youth in churches and schools, but the most rewarding place for me to go is the juvenile detention center. Because an awful lot of kids that I meet in there are hungry. They're hungry to change. They're hungry for a new beginning in their life. Um, they're at the bottom. You get yourself arrested, locked up. I think that's the bottom. And some of them, they don't care. Some of them said to me, I'm going to do what I feel like. They want to lock me up every few years. I don't really care. And then some of them are like, no, this is it. I got to stop. I got to change. And when I'm talking with them, I'll invite them to get in touch with, what do you regret? What do you feel sorry for? What got you in here? Don't tell me. None of my business. Bring it to him. And I watch them. I watch them. It's very humbling to see a young person really so desperately want to change their lives. To just feel sorry for the hurt they've inflicted on the people they committed their crimes against, their grandmas who cry for them, their moms who cry for them, and for themselves for just really kind of ruining their lives and making so many bad choices. So not everybody is as hungry for God as they are, and they really taught me that being real sorry for how you've messed up, that's a big one. So I want to invite you who are watching this video to really do a great examination of conscience, we call it. Take a look at how you do. Be willing to look at the parts of yourself that you're not so proud of, that you don't really like about you, and things you know you've done wrong. This is not about shaming yourself. This is not about ripping yourself to pieces over guilt. This is about not feeling like I'm no good, I'm worthless, I screw everything up. It's not about that, but it is about letting yourself feel, okay, sorry for the parts of your life that where you've left God out, where you left love out, where you weren't thinking about anybody other than your own comfort and pleasure and convenience and benefit, okay? And then that can be really a big thing. If you're a Catholic and you have a chance, then I invite you to make a really good confession. Participate in the sacrament of reconciliation. It can be a really powerful experience of God just wiping the slate clean for you and making a new beginning. Of course, anytime that you are truly sorry for what you've done and haven't done, that's what it's about. It's about the really horrible things you've done, the things you do a lot that you know you shouldn't, and it's about the good that you could do, but you just don't. Okay? All of that is what I'm inviting you to bring to the Lord and experience His mercy and forgiveness and a new beginning. He's not hanging out in the past where you did those things. He's moved on. He wants you to move on with Him. And your remorse, your repenting, which means I want to turn around. I want to make a new beginning. I want to go in a new direction. When that's sincere, you can't fake Him out. You can't fake yourself out. But if you really want to do that, that busts the whole game open because it's recognizing before God, I'm not so perfect. I don't have it all together. I need you. Anything that brings you to God, I need you, is huge. And one of the biggest ones that can do that is being in touch with the things that you want to repent. Okay, so I invite you to do that and to really experience that love and mercy of God. One of the major things about our faith, one of the major things that Jesus wants us to know is that there is this ocean of mercy, this infinite forgiveness that God has for us. There's nothing that you could get in touch with right now that God will say to you, nah, I'm sorry, you went too far. That's it for you. That will never, ever happen. Okay?